I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today, there we go. Today I have a reading for Taurus moons. How are you doing, Taurus moons? Happy July. Depending on where you are in the world. I hope it's not too hot where you are. For all my northern hemisphere friends, yeah, it's been a lot, so I hope you guys are making it through okay. But anyway, I have a reading for you. So as I'm shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths to calm yourself, ground yourself, center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. I hope you can hear the birds. There's a bunch of birds flying around. I got a window right here. A bunch of them are... We've been getting a lot of rain, which is kind of rare where I live. So they're very excited and they're singing. And of course, I've got my cat Cheralyn in the back. So if you hear any strange noises, it's just Cheralyn. All right, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have longevity with Scorpio and the air element. And for your tarot cards, we have Five of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed, the High Priestess, Four of Athames reversed, aka Four of Swords reversed, King of Athames reversed, aka King of Swords reversed, and lastly, Two of Wands. Oh, ignore my little burn there. I burned myself the other day. Well, I can see why you're in need of a tarot reading right now. It sounds like, or it looks like things are a little foggy. I'm guessing with this Five of Cups, you got some sort of, I don't know if it was bad news necessarily, but some sort of disappointment. With Five of Cups, that is usually a sign of grief or loss of something. But I'm definitely feeling that disappointed feeling in this reading. I think it had something to do with maybe something you were planning on doing. Yeah, given the other cards we have here, this feels like a plan that you had made or something you wanted to do or something you were hoping was going to happen. Maybe even something like pretty long term, at least like relatively, that just seemed to fall apart. Could also definitely be about a relationship as well. Maybe something like that. But yeah, I mean, with this Two of Swords reversed and King of Swords reversed, it's, yeah, definitely giving like, well, now what? Now what am I supposed to do? That's, oh God. Yeah, that's very clearly what's here. And with this Four of Swords reversed, I see you're having a hard time resting, relaxing, sleeping probably. Oh, here's Halen. Hi, Halen. You want to say hello? Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll try to get into some... Oh, let me move these, sweet girl. If you want to lay there, that's fine. But they gotta be able to see the cards, silly. Yeah, I can go ahead and give you the short answer as to what the cards are telling you to do, and then we can go a little more specific in a second. The short answer as to what you should be doing right now and where you should be going and how you should be making your decisions, 100% your intuition. That's the main thing. I can tell you that pretty clearly. Going towards what feels right and good is the best thing you can do moving forward. I don't know if there's a whole lot of like figuring out for you to do. It's kind of like I can tell you all the things you shouldn't do. Or the cards are not necessarily encouraging you to do. Right? Halen. I don't think... I think number one, you know, accepting that this is... I mean, with Five of Cups especially, I think there might be a part of you that's still like trying to reconcile, trying to get it back, trying to see if you can still make that original plan work. I don't think that's a good idea, but I just had this thought pop into my head too that I should mention. I think you might be feeling inclined, especially with all of this swords energy here, I think you might be wanting to really figure something out as soon as possible. Maybe that's kind of why you're losing sleep, right? It's like trying to figure this out, trying to get back on track and re-stabilize as quickly as possible. I don't think you need to worry about that. I think you can feel comfortable just letting things play out how they're going to. As in, like, you have time. This doesn't have to be figured out as soon as possible. I mean, obviously this is a general reading. Maybe you literally have a deadline that you have to decide something, right? I mean, especially with this Two of Swords, that does make me think that there's maybe some decision that has to be made, but I guess it's more like you don't have to have everything figured out right now. You can just kind of sit in this grief and this loss and this stress and all of these difficult feelings you're having and move through it at whatever pace you need to move through it. There's no rush. Okay, so don't rush yourself because that's just adding on extra stress that I don't think is really going to help you in this situation, especially because, like I said, sorry, she's cleaning her face, so she's like, I don't know, like whacking her paw against this thing that I have holding up the camera. So it's just Halen, sorry. Anyway, I think at least for right now, you want to be really making your decisions from your intuition, from you, right? So I don't think that trying to get your answers externally is the best idea. Obviously, it's always a good idea to ask for help, but I think you should really trust yourself going forward. Trust what you think is right, at least for the immediate future. You can feel free to trust yourself. But what was the other thing? Oh, but to listen to your intuition, you have to be willing to slow down enough and quiet, the external noise enough to be able to hear that, right? So stressing yourself out, rushing, trying to make decisions quickly, Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, and also with this King of Swords reversed, make sure you're not trying, well, I think you might be trying to regain a sense of control and stability by trying to control things that are not yours to control. I feel like it might be kind of out of a place of like desperation a little bit, right? Like just trying to find something to grab on, something to steady yourself, right? Be really, really careful because we don't want to be starting more problems, right? You can sit with the discomfort. You'll be okay. I promise. It's hard. I know. It's so easy for me to say this, right? It's a lot harder to actually do it. But again, like I said, don't make any rash decisions. And I should say it, and I'm sorry to say it, but I'm just going to say it. If there's any part of you that wants to play games or manipulate or whatever, don't do that. Just don't do it, okay? I trust you guys, but it has to be said when King of Swords reverse comes up. Don't do that. Play it straight, okay? You're fine. You don't have to do those things. But yeah, I guess. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull her hair everywhere now. I guess there isn't really that much to pull out of this reading, but I will say this planning that you want to do and trying to find direction and trying to find your next path forward, or at least the next step on your path, it's going to come from your intuition. Let it play out how it's going to play out. You will be okay. There's nothing in this that makes me feel like anything is catastrophic, okay? Or you're never going to get what it is that you want again. All of this is very like head energy. Like I feel like a lot of this is just stress in your head. Not to say that it's not real. Obviously it probably is, but I mean that as in I don't think your life is actually literally falling apart or will fall apart. There's nothing in this reading that's telling me that. I think it feels fine to me. And I mean that in an encouraging way. But yeah, I think your path will unfold if you can just stay nice and grounded in yourself. Trust yourself, or maybe, you know, the people closest to you who know you really well. Great time to lean on them. I'll say it one more time because it's super, super important. Take your time. Don't rush. I think I've said that like 5 times. Don't rush. It's gonna be okay. Okay, sorry, I got interrupted, but I was just about to wrap up anyway. Yeah, no, I think that's about everything I could get out of this reading. But with all of that being said, Taurus moons, if you have any questions about this or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. On the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as any symbolism within the cards. So if you're feeling particularly drawn to any of the cards, or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, feel free to check that out. But I think I am going to send you guys lots and lots of peace. Peace of mind as you navigate all of this. Make sure you're taking lots of time for yourself. Try and get the rest that you can. And trust your gut. That's the main thing. If there's nothing else to take out of this, trust your gut. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!